Hi, Dan Steven Erickson here, songwriter. I got another one for you today, but first I want to talk a little bit about different kinds of songs, right? There's all sorts of different kinds of songs. Songs about relationship, about love, about heartbreak, about drinking, about partying, about politics, about dogs, right? Novelty songs, slow songs, fast songs, shuffles, waltzes. There are so many different kinds of songs. And after, 50 years of writing songs, I've probably played around with almost everything. And I've always kind of liked novelty songs and songs about things like politics and, just odd things that may not be your popular songs. So this one's kind of one of those. It's bluesy, it's kind of fun, but it's a little bit of a novelty, and it's about what I might do if I were a millionaire. Well, if I were a millionaire, I'll tell you what I'd do. I'd get myself a big old bus and I'd go and play the blues. I wouldn't buy a fancy car or a brand new pair of shoes. I'd just get myself a big old bus and play the blues. Ever since I was a little boy, I've had the music in my soul. I was raised up on rhythm and blues and good old rock and roll. So if you gave me $1 million, I'd put some money down. I'd buy a big old bus and I'd book a tour and I'd go from town to town. Well, if I were a millionaire, I'll tell you what I'd do. I'd get myself a big old bus and I'd go and play the blues. I wouldn't buy a fancy car or a brand new pair of shoes. I'd just get myself a big old bus and play the blues. I wouldn't waste my money on a great big diamond ring. I'd just grab my old guitar and get on the stage and sing. Well, I do my best to make the people smile and help them get their groove. Well, we clap our hands like gospel and you can feel the spirit move. Well, if I were a millionaire, I'll tell you what I'd do. I'd get myself a big old bus and go and play the blues. I wouldn't buy a fancy car, a brand new pair of shoes. I'd just get myself a big old bus and play the blues, yeah. I'd get a couple black girls singing in the background, a bass man and a drummer, maybe a saxophone. If I were a millionaire, if I were a millionaire, I'd get myself a big old bus and I'd go and play the blues. That's if I were a millionaire. I had a little bit of a mess up in there. The word that's missing is, I think, feel. Anyway, I think I'd have to go back and look. I'm not going to do that. Anyway, that's good enough for me. These are just to get these songs down, man, and it'll get better with time, as well as this background. It's going to get better with time. I'm getting some tapestries. So we'll have some tapestries. We'll get a tripod. I'm getting a new tripod for a better view. Hopefully get a good horizontal view. So it's all coming. Again, thanks for watching. I'm Dan Steven Erickson. You can check out my website at danstevenerickson.com and feel free to subscribe to the channel. Have a good one.